Hello. I think you can hear me now. Okay, we are good. We are hello. That's what we are. We are hello. Um, yeah, I think we're fine. Hello, people. Hello. Today we are... Oh, that's not right. You guys... I don't know. We're playing with mods today. We're playing with mods today. That's what we're doing. It's been, what, 3 months since the game came out? There's been quite a few mods that have come out. And we're taking a look at mods today. I actually have had one mod installed, which we experienced a couple episodes back. Hi, Duck with Flowers. Hello. And that was just the Polyhedral Room DLC mod, which we're taking a look at again today. Not really, not extensively, because today we're also recording for a video. This stream is going to be turned into a video, so it might also go to members only. We're just taking a look at mods. I have 5 mods, and we're going to slowly install them one by one and then reboot the game each time and take a look at a mod each time. And then after we're done, we will be getting into Pathologic Dating Sim. That's going to be quite the time. Anyway, I think we should first start with this mod. Let me actually close out of Pathologic. Yes, that would be wise. A wise decision. A lot of these mods are made by No. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't test this, so it might not work, guys. These mods might not work. This might be a slop of a stream. Hi, Scolopendra. Hello. Andy once said, I myself have mistaken a baby for bread before, and you know you're lying if you haven't. I just bought some bread last night before I left work. I usually eat bagels, but I wanted some bread for sandwiches. I bought like pretzel buns, like burger pretzel buns. But I didn't buy any sandwich stuff. I just bought the bread. Maybe that was maybe you should buy things all together. Maybe you shouldn't buy one ingredient and then wait a week and then buy the next ingredient. But I think that's what I plan on doing. Anyway, the mods are telling me there's a warning. I think I'm just gonna click through anyway. Hold on. Replace game files. This says it could cause bugs. But then this other one says recommended. Okay, let's do the recommended. There we go. Game is launching. We have our first mod in. We got 5 mods to go through today, and I don't know if they're all going to work. Especially because there's been a few updates. I don't know if they're still compatible. Alright, let's go into this save file and try to see some mods. Pretzel buns, taste. Bugs from the hit series Hollow Knight? I'm not gonna really record an intro. I'm gonna like pre-record an intro. I'm gonna write some like actual thoughts down. Anyway, the first mod we're looking at is called the... Fuck, what is it called? The Dialogue Info mod. By the way, a lot of these mods are made by the same person, No, who you might have heard of if you've been in the Pathologic community for a while. And No really is cooking with the mods. They've probably made some of the best Pathologic 3 mods that currently exist. And the first one we're looking at today is Dialogue Info. It's not working. Darn, hold on. Yeah, this is our shenanigans stream. Okay, I know in the Dialogue Info is great. Wait. I wish we could have Shut Chubneck. Yeah, this is gonna be a mess of a stream. And the best Pathologic 2 mods too. I have to review those. Okay, so it says dialogue info is checked in my mod loader. Cerno also made the mod loader. Cerno is crazy. Let's back out of the game. Because first of all, we're gonna need a restart. And I know I can configure the mod, so maybe I need to... Yeah, I have it set to show effect only. Which is not what we want. I think what we want is relative values, or maybe specific values. Okay, let's see. Relative values. Pathologic 2 mod tier list when I haven't even touched all of those. There's still new Pathologic 2 mods that I wanted to test out forever ago that we never even did. Okay, wait. Vanilla is no indicators. Effect indicators showing you just whether you get mania and apathy. That's what I had selected, but it didn't show me anything. Relative values showing which options give more and which options give less. And specific values. Okay, let's try relative values and save that. And then patch and launch. Anyway, once we wrap up Pathologic 3, we're gonna go to Pathologic 1, the bachelor route, but with mods. We're gonna download all the mods. It's gonna be quite a thing. Maybe I'll make a video out of that. Alright, do we have it? No. What's the problem? Who would do this to me? Perhaps I should consult the mod page on Nexus. Pathologic 1 Bachelor, oh my god. And I guarantee you I forgot all my Pathologic 1 info, so it's gonna be like fresh. It's gonna be the freshest fresh in my mind. I'm clearly missing something here. I'm very inept at most things, guys, if you didn't know. If you didn't know, I'm really inept. Yeah. Aw. Pathologic 2 mod loader 0.5.0 plus. What's my mod loader at? 0.5.3. I know it told me the mod loader needed an update, but I could not get it to update. Every time I would click update, it would just restart the mod loader. Whoa, whoa, sand. Whoa. Yeah, sorry, we're in the middle of, wait, can you guys not see this whole time? I gotta make sure. I'm in game. I'm in game staring at the pause screen, so maybe it's better to stare at the old Gorkin. Yeah, I gotta make sure we, hello? There we go. Now you guys can look at the pause screen. Are these the famous words shenanigans I've heard so much about? Guys, I've come to learn that since I started using the word title as shenanigans for like odd Pathologic 3 streams, I've come to learn that I don't actually know what the word shenanigans means. I looked it up and it's like suspicious, conspicuous, secret actions, and I'm like, what? I thought it was just like foolishness. Like that's some shenanigans right there. Like what is that nonsense? Like that's shenanigans. Maybe there's multiple definitions. Anyway, I'm staring at the mod page and not actually learning what I need to do. Go back to the demo screenshot. Yeah, I try to take some inspiration from other streamers and stuff, and I try to learn things. And one streamer, she whenever she starts stream, she talks for like 30 minutes at a time before she actually plays a game, and she just sits on her desktop, and I was like, that's a pretty good idea. Instead of having a black screen when I'm not doing anything, just have a really nice screenshot, and like people can associate talking time with that or something. Shenanigans is my favorite English word. It's so silly. Tomfoolery, exactly. I love me some tomfoolery, I love me some nonsense, I love me some shenanigans. But why isn't this working is my thing. Could it be that it doesn't work in the latest? I mean, let me try another configuration option again. Let's try showing specific values. Save. And then patch plus launch exe. Because I don't understand. Dilly-dallying, that's a good one. Horsing around, is that one? Maybe not, maybe not. Yeah, the thing is that it doesn't, even though the scene that's supposed to take priority, which is the game, it's on top of my Gorkin background. It doesn't take priority sometimes. I love me some nonsense. We love nonsense around here. That's what I play half the time. It's nonsense. Yeah, it just refuses to register sometimes. Come on, open up Pathologic 3. I mean, it's open on my end. You can hear the groove and the beats of the town on Gorgon. Funky Town over here. Take me to Funky Town. But it's not coming in. I know, we're blind. I know. I'm working on it. You guys love being blind. And besides, I'm good. I bet it's not gonna work, then I gotta close out of the game in a minute anyway. What if I delete the background? Then you can be truly blind. Yeah, Pathologic 3 is just refusing to be acknowledged. Hello? Restarting OBS would be a bad idea. Mischief and hijinks. Someone make a list of these words. I'll start using them more often. There was a word I said in a previous stream that I said I wanted to start using more. It's on the tip of my tongue. I think it was nonsense. Was it nonsense? No, it was a funnier word. It's a hilarious word, actually. Yeah, we're already in a mess of a stream. This is a mess of a stream. Things should be better. Oh, well, okay, you decided to work. There we go. Anyway, I'm about to close out of the game again. Hey, where'd my guy go? Because I'm pretty sure the mod still isn't working. No. I don't know. What have I done incorrectly? Who can I blame for this? Maybe I should test out to see if other mods are even working, because then it could be either an issue with the game, because the game updated like last month, and maybe that rendered some mods useless. Or it could be an issue with my Pathologic 2 mod loader. So I think what we're gonna do is the easiest DLC, not the easiest DLC, the easiest mod to see if it works, or like right off the bat, would be the backer DLC mod. Because that'll show in the menu. Mod loader? Yeah, I'm using mod loader. Pathologic 2 mod loader. Maybe I should try manually installing the mods. I mean, it's called Pathologic 2 mod loader, but it also has support for Pathologic 3. But it's called P2 mod loader. Yeah, we got polyhedral room. Sir No is crying about patches almost daily on Discord? Really? Okay, wait, but we got Polyhedral Room DLC. Wait, can you guys see? Probably not. Because, Polyhedral Room works. Just mod loader. Maybe we can figure something out. And there wasn't one for around 3 weeks. Wait, Cerno was crying about patches almost daily on Discord, and there wasn't one for about 3 weeks. I think they're up to date. Hello, Pathologic. Do you want to be registered by OBS? You guys, you gotta give it a minute sometimes. Pathologic 3 is just a little shy sometimes. Maybe it's because the background. But I love the background. There we go. Anyway, as you can see in the corner, I checked off the Polyhedral Room DLC, and that one's there now. So now that has me wondering if it's more an issue with the dialogue info mod, because backer DLC mod works just fine. Seeing as we have a mod working, let's actually take a look at the mod. So now this mod, for the video, I don't want to go too into because I'd rather have people, well, first of all, I don't want to promote something kind of sketchy like this, because this is kind of sketchy. This is something that most of us are not intended to see, because it was locked behind backers. You had to be a backer way back in the olden days of 1869 or whenever the Pathologic Kickstarter was out. And a lot of us weren't around back then. Some of us were, but a lot of us weren't. And the way we get access to it is through a mod. Oh, it's not there. Fuck. Actually, it should be in there in my other playthrough. So it is Shady Means, and I don't want to promote Shady Means all that much, but I do still want to show it off. And I also, if you are going to experience this for yourself, I want you to experience it for yourself. Because it's a pretty cool scene.
Things everywhere.
The Polyhedral Room DLC. Anyway, so what I'm intending for the video is we're just gonna kind of show off how to enter it. They stole it. Yeah, in this playthrough, I've been there already and unlocked the little polyhedron thing here. But then they removed my DLC, now it's gone, so I guess we gotta go back to the polyhedron. Is there a book in there? Spill the beans? Mods? Yes, mods. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show off that with the mod you can go in there, and I'm going to stand at the very entrance, and then you can just see into the distance. But I won't, for the video, walk up to the sandbox and Murky and Thrush. That's not, her name's not Murky, that's somebody else. Beasley. Anyway, I've been stolen from. Maybe the bull ate it. It was paper. The bull likes eating paper. In order to fix this, I need to forget that I went to the polyhedron in the first place. I also removed my decrees. It wouldn't be shenanigans if we didn't have to get sidetracked by some bullshit. Now would it? Beasley and Thrush in my Pathologic 3? Oh, Sand. Oh, Sand. Download the mod and experience this for yourself. If you know not. Or experience it here. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to go as in depth. But you will see it, but I won't go through all the dialogue. Wait, could I have reset it already? Or do I need Rat? No, because Rat Prophet only makes me forget the ending. What are you thinking about, Daniel? Who says you can think? What? I guess it's time then? I mean, you only get to see this if you either download the mod or was a backer back in the olden days of 1881 or whatever. I'm not reading these, god damn it. Which is the one where I went inside the polyhedron? This one, right? Yes. So I think I need to reset this, but I think I also need to reset... Ah, but then I gotta play through the entire polyhedron sequence again. It's more likely than you think. What is? Just sleep till the end of the day? Why? I'm really confused for some reason. 1881? I'm just making a joke about how you had to be there at the start of the Kickstarter in order to get the in order to get access to this thing here. Scolopendra says sleep till the end of the day, and I think I'm feeling tired. What happens if you wait out to today? Let's just get the ending. Night has fallen. Time has ran out. No one is waiting for me anymore. Hi, nerd. Yeah, this works.
My path was...
Oh, dialogue. Wait, why was it... Wait, it was working now. Why am I depressed now? Daniel, don't be depressed. You failed the show, but it's okay. That's like 10 years ago? The Kickstarter? No, it was surely like 100 years ago. 100 at least. Maybe even 200. Quite possibly 300. Nobody knows, really. Because nobody ever cataloged when exactly the Kickstarter happened. People only know that it happened a while ago.
The broken ones don't lie.
So it's just safe to assume that that this happened almost 100,000 years ago. Oh, yeah. Didn't I already forget this? Wait, because none of these... Rat Prophet's so real because I really could use a rat in my brain eating away all my memories. I think I just need to reset because I don't know the truth for some reason. But the amalgam is nice. Jesus was the first backer. I think I just need to reset this. Yeah, my last chance to enter the polyhedron. I just need to go in there. You know, in the old days, theaters would employ people to cheer on performance. That way they could trick people into thinking the play was good. Oh, also the dialogue mod was actually working.
My path was called Canary in a Gold Mine.
Does it only
There is no
work for
death.
some people and not others? Because it worked when I was talking to Mark, but not when I was with the random passerby or with Eva. Who triggers dialogue? Mark?
My path was called...
No, now you don't have it.
I'm sick of...
Is there like a hotkey I have to press to turn it on or something? Is there something I don't know? Oh my god, Mark.
I'm sick of
Shut your nerd ass up. I think there's a part of missing knowledge on my end. The first part allows you to hide? Wait. Wait, what? Allows you to control whether end markers and mood change indicators are displayed in dialogue. Yeah, but how? Wait, there's actually two otherwise conflicting mods combined in one. The first part allows you to hide conversation ending marks in dialogue. The second part is the overwhelmingly requested mood indicators in dialogue. I'm so confused. It works if you change your state? Not all lines do. Wait, the prompt about forgetting Simon is missing. Yeah, so I just need to replay, I think. What do you mean it works if you change your state? So I only see the markers if I first choose a dialogue that affects apathy or mania? I'm not gonna make it up the polyhedron like this.
Tired of this noise.
Okay, Sand, I'm warning you now. I don't know how much of Pathologic 3 you've finished so far, but you're about to see some major polyhedron spoilers.
The town dribbles.
Where's the talking people? You guys won't. I mean, I get that I need to find dialogue
You're
that.
here, are you?
Oh!
You're just
Okay,
pretending.
I get it, I get it. So not all dialogue even... Not every dialogue trait even has apathy and mania inducers. So I should, to show off the mod properly, I should show off a conversation that has a lot of indicators like that, right? Can anyone think of a conversation where every other choice would send you like either crazy or sadness? Because then I'll have to go. Oh, don't worry about that, Andy. I've seen it all. Oh, okay, good. Okay. I'm still yet to see it all. I think I've seen most of it. And it was beautiful. Oh, I think you mean specifically polyhedron. I think there's still some things I'm missing in the polyhedron though. Because there's some like illusions if you look at it the right way in there, and then I think Simon talks to you if you find the right illusion. But I don't think I've seen all the right illusions. And also the first time I went in here, Simon didn't speak to me throughout the entire thing. And then the second time I did, he did speak to me. Also, do I have the thought? Yeah. Day 6 Broken Heart? What happened day 6? Day 6 Broken Heart. Oh, that's before the Inquisitor? So what, the conversation with Vlad and Anna was there, right? And Victor? Victor's his name. Children are stomatons. Meeting Mark when the polyhedron starts talking. Did I pass by Khan already? Actually, Khan might not even be here anymore. I released him. I think the only one who should be here is the bull. There's my boy. I mean, really, the polyhedron is the best place for him because he loves eating paper and he could just eat this place till it's nothing. This is a field day for him. Look, he's already eaten some. He loves it. Be honest, guys. Would you be able to climb the polyhedron? I don't think I could. I think I'd be utterly terrified. I don't think I could do this. This would be so scary to me. No guardrails. So high up. And you know, something that terrifies me is when you can see through stairs like this. I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate walking up stairs that have these slits in between them and you can see how high above the ground you are. I feel like subways tend to have stairs like those. I hate that shit. It terrifies me. Anyway, I'm afraid of heights, so that's why I couldn't. I'm afraid of big heights. Regular heights I can handle. But this high up, I wouldn't be able to do this. Don't fall, Daniel. I wouldn't be able to do this in real life. Not a shot. No way I'd die on the spot. Oh, it's so beautiful. With breaks in between and epic music to cheer me on. I would fate, not even halfway up. Oh, the wind. I didn't think of that. The wind is awful, but I've had worse. Ooh. And then, like, I wouldn't be able to come down if I went up there. I'd have to live at the top. Even if I couldn't enter the polyhedron, I'd need the kids to send me food so I could live up there. It'd be so cold. Honestly, the dialogue marker mod is less intrusive than I thought it would be. Did anyone ever figure out what this was about? Hello there, little bull. Goodbye, little bull. It feels like I'm missing something with this. Is my bull in relation to this paper bull? Anyway, the way we're supposed to go... Okay, I guess, I gotta get in mindset for the video. Let me think. So I probably like write down some thoughts and pre-record and be like, the first mod we're looking at is, Okay, what's it called again? Backer Room DLC unlocked? Guess it's dead now. No. So it's paper. The bull loves being paper though. He just ate too much paper is all. He just ate a little too much paper is all. You know you are what you eat? The bull ate a little too much paper. Yes, backer DLC unlocked. I should have thought more about this before I made it here. I thought it would take longer. And also I'm not thinking correctly. What the hell is that? What is what? Emoji? You got emojis. The members have emojis. You're a member. We got plenty of emojis. Yeah, let's just wing it, I guess. Alright, for the Pathologic 3 Backer DLC unlocked mod, you'll first have to make it all the way to the final day of the game and gain access to the polyhedron. Yeah, so major spoilers. I won't go all too into it, but once you have access, you can enter this door and it will take you to this room. I won't go down it all too much. This is something you certainly should experience for yourself. I highly recommend downloading the mod, but this was something that was originally locked behind backers. You'd have to support the original Kickstarter of Pathologic 2, and you would have gotten a code sent to you which would give you access to this room. At the end of the path is 2 people who you can have dialogue with. It's very interesting dialogue, and you should certainly check it out for yourself if you can. Anyway, I don't want to show off all too much of this. It really is something you should see for yourself. That's for the video end. And now I just want to show off how you can get back here. So I need to exit it first. Oh my god, Clara, hi. They're so tall! They're so tall! Maybe I'll give them a dedicated video. Wait, I can't talk to them? It's once per playthrough? But I forgot all about it. Damn. I guess that's fine. I would have liked to skim through their dialogue again. My kids, they're all grown up. Okay, now I'm done here. There's no easy way to get out of this, is there? We gotta go through the whole thing. I need to get back to the still water, and then I just want to show off what gets added to the still water, and then how you can go back there. Oh, how typical. Our pain is never ending. I feel like they actually express a desire to end things. You know, they've been at it for so long, these kids. They've grown up by now, but they have to commit to it. Otherwise, they'd be doing Clara wrong. Alt F4, but then I'll be saved. It will have saved me entering the polyhedron. Where do I go from here? And if I reload the save, then it might not register that I've been in the room, and then if I go back to the still water, I might not have the teleportation polyhedron. I feel like nowadays it's difficult for games to have secrets like that. Every secret is bound to become known. Where do I go from here? Here we go. I think I'm supposed to go upstairs, right? I really enjoy inverted still water. And then what, this? Yes. Oh! Oh, I can't smash those. Ooh. I forgot about this place. Let's take a look around. This is a shenanigans stream. Whoa. It's like storyboard town on Gorkin. But this is the mirror world. Wow. Who's that? We can't talk to him. Wait, we can? I don't think I ever did that. Who are you? Have you checked your dossier tab? Why would I? Should something be different here? Or a certain person? While in here? What are you telling me? Ooh, I came to your beautiful polyhedron, of course. The mirror room in the polyhedron, fool. Where else would it be? I swear to God I never spoke to you. Who are you? Khan? Khan's in here? This is my kingdom. You never did anything for it, and now you want to take it away. You're a disgrace. To think I trusted you. It's dangerous out here. What do you think the rose... Why do you think the rose is yours? Or Simon's? Whoever built it. Children can put it to better use. For us, it opens hundreds of worlds. What do you get out of it? Oh god. Gerontocratic? Gerontocratic? A gerontocratic fantasy of an old man's everlasting mummy? You think your dogheads could return here? Yes. That's assuming the polyhedron even survives. Is there anybody else? I remember only speaking to Artemy and Clara. They fixed it? Fuck? I could have sworn that there was like Seraphima or Platon or whatever. That it was pretty like... Wait, let me try to figure out how I would get there. Because like you can only pass through the butterfly gateways, the red ones. These ones reset you. So we're looking for big shadows on the walls. There's Seraphima and Platon. I remember talking to them. And then Artemy and Changeling were right next to each other. Oh my god, Aglaya's here too! I missed this one too! How many mirror people are there? A phantasmagoria, Dr. Denkovsky. A spectacle of the absurd. So this polyhedron is the miracle you hoped for. It defies the imagination and gives answers to any questions. Correct? Correct. And you intend to destroy it. You are a man of reason. Does it not occur to you that the polyhedron merely shows you what you desire to see? This is not something my mind could manage to fabricate. Countless mirrored halls, fracturing reality, images, metaphors. Assuming immortality exists, is this the form you expect it to take? A traveling fun fair? I have no expectations. I observe everything with an open mind, void of bias. The polyhedron is a mad engine of delusion. It has bewitched 400 kids with false adventures, trapping them inside imaginary worlds. And now you, like a child, hurry to heed its call. You are hallucinating, Denkovsky. You allowed yourself to lose your mind. You let them take your razor intellect from you. Perhaps what I see is my mind's attempt to translate the unfathomable into shapes it can comprehend. Does it make this less of a miracle? I never spoke to anyone there. Her shadow movement looks great, yeah. Her pacing. Who else did I miss? So I missed Khan and Galaya. I can't talk to you, you're just a pointer. Artemy and Changeling were always there, but they force you to go into this yard first. For what reason, though? No one's here. You can't go there. And then there's Artemy and Changeling. I guess you have to not go into the theater to speak with Khan. Was he around the side of the theater? I don't see any more mirror reflections. Yeah, no one's here. And then I guess I don't have to go into the theater, right? It's not gonna let me go there. That'll reset me. And then, wait, where was Khan? Where the fuck was Khan? He was on this building, right? How do you get over there, though? Is he? Yeah, he's right there. But you can't go that way. You can't go that way. How do I end up over there? So you can go this way. And then over here. So I need to get onto that street. But oh, you can pass this way. And then this is how you would speak to Khan. So it's Khan, Aglaya, Changeling, Haruspex, and Seraphima and Platon who are here. The Mirror World. And I think that's it, unless there's someone else. Some other secret. Oh, you said to look at the people? What, the lighting on their trophies is different? Wait. Click on the portrait, the lighting is different. Is it? These look the same to me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing. Anyway, I won't be going in the theater. Lighting was different before. A shame. A darn shame. It was all black and white. Whoops. What about you? Can I catch the kid who skips on by and talk to him? Does he respawn? You! You! You don't give a damn. Oh, they even mirrored the back and you can't even get back here. Well, not fully. I mean, you can kind of? No, you can't really see that from either of these yards. Imagine the what they're gonna do for Clara if they're doing crazy shit like this for Daniil. What could they do for Clara like this? Wait, there's a dotted line on the ceiling that you're supposed to follow? And there's a tragedy in there. I mean, I guess it's mirrored. Okay, so it... Oh, it tells you which way to go. I didn't even see this. Yeah, it guides you. So what does the start look like then? Wait, it ends here. Oh, no, it doesn't. And then over here. I mean, I guess this is the building I started from. Whoa, this is so trippy. Okay. We were here for mod reasons. Let's get back to it. Where am I? Real world? The former Daniil Dinkowski would not have returned from the polyhedron. No matter how the facets beckon, I want to preserve myself. From now on, the path is closed to me. I think this is because I'm not in Daniil's mind and body. In fact, I'm at the edge of the map. Let's try to find the map. Would it be easier from below? No. I saw something glow in the distance. Okay, we're on the other side of the river. This is weird. The town is in this direction, surely. Okay, now this is unloaded town because there's roads. But where am I? Oh, over here's something. This is... Whoa, what? Wait, so I came from... over here? I must have been over here, like over here. It spawned me and I crossed the river and then came over here. Anyway, we're gonna take a better look at things like that with another mod later. Oh. I gotta make the descent. I don't actually. Fuck the descent. Let's cheat the descent. Okay, now hopefully if I return to the still water, it should have my polyhedron lamp. Running after a light through the fog, very atmospheric. What I'm going to do is cheat. And do that. And let's disable my HUD while I'm at it. And once you return from the polyhedron... Oh, I can't use it? It's because of my HUD. That was a bad idea then. There we go. Upon returning from the polyhedron, here in the still water, you will have a little paper polyhedron, which you can use to re-access the super secret Kickstarter backer room. You can always come back here, and then at the end you can exit to the still water. Anyway, again, this is a very nice experience, an amazing homage to the ending of the original game. Again, I won't say much more, but let's dang it. Again, I won't say much more, but let's take a look at another mod. Alright, that wraps up that segment. It's good enough, it's good enough. Let's not leave yet, because we actually do have another mod to take a look at. What were you guys... Let me scroll back up in chat. What were you guys saying for thought-provoking conversations? Was it day 6? Broken Heart? Children or Stomatons? Meeting Mark when the polyhedron starts talking? Maybe that one would be better, because I don't have to time travel as much. So when does the polyhedron buzzing sound? When do we get the radio waves beamed straight into our local polyhedron? Wasn't it day 8 because the Stomatons could be dead by then? Yeah. Holy shit, that's a long quest. It starts from here and it goes all the way over here. And then ends over here. And over here. This is just so beautiful. I can't wait to see what they craft for the Changeling, because I'm sure they're gonna do more stuff like this. More experiences, like the Mirror Town and the Kickstarter room. Okay, let's try day 8. Now, if I wanted to do this again, it would be an entire ordeal. Good God. I don't really want to do all that again. Let's do day 6 instead, because day 6 is just a couple conversations. And that should wrap up those quests. No, wait, yeah, day 6, because that's before the Inquisitor. Okay, what do we have? It was too good to be true. Router Girl. Victor. What about Vlad? Ah, that was a whole quest too. Let's just hope that Victor's conversation is I don't know. Is either rage inducing or incredibly sad. Anyway, this is such a good quality of life mod, isn't it?
You're too high strung.
Where am I going? Over here. Let's petition to bring back Red Racing for Pathologic 3 Clara route. Pathologic 4 Clara route.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
Okay, I can speak to Victor.
Time flies. Never.
never. I prefer time moths.
There we go. Some dialogue choices, assuming they induce either apathy or mania, will have a little indicator like this. Red for mania, blue for apathy. This is a very interesting and useful quality of life mod, because many times when I would be choosing dialogue, look at this, just look at that. Many times I would be choosing dialogue. I feel like it's kind of hard to tell what or when a dialogue choice is going to affect your mind state, and it's not too much of a inhibition. What's the right word? Inconvenience. I feel like a mind state being changed by dialogue isn't too much of an inconvenience, but still, it's damn it, I gotta see. This is why I gotta write down thoughts better. Either way, I could always just record over. That's probably a better idea. Put my thoughts together better for the video. Let's just have this be a footage stream. And if I say anything of insight in the stream, I'll translate that over into the actual script. Ooh, speedrunner tool? Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be speedrunning at all. Great, now I'm choosing all the dialogue that it's gonna have me shoot myself. Improvisation and intuition. I'm not good at that. That's something I've been wanting to get better at, though. You've been waiting for Nina from the very beginning. I understand now. Let's try to find another conversation to have, just so I have spare footage. What is that about? Maybe that's the conversation I'm looking for. Spare footage of the dialogue markers mod. We still got 3 more mods to go, by the way. Both. Pathologic 3 mod idea. When you sprint into an NPC at full speed, they explode. Have it depend on your mania too or something. The faster you move, the higher the explosion chance. I'm making pizza plus 45. Plus 45 mania or apathy? Mania then? What is that? Was that always there? There's a little bowl there. Could just be one of the kin decorations. Anyway. Here we go. Minus 15. Did I really never do this quest? I swear to God, this is like inclining me to press on these now. Well, technically this was never my save to begin with. This was a Ice Pick Lodge save that they handed over to me. With the first like 6 days, no, first 9 days completed, I believe. So not everything was, even though I did do this quest, it wouldn't reflect that. It's mod time. It's mod time. It's the time you've all been waiting for. It's time to go back and stare at the that. It's your favorite thing to look at. Not finished? Let's do this one next. I don't really know what this one entails. Could be interesting, may not be interesting. Let me also open up the page on Nexus so I could refer to that. But it's also a Cerno mod. 4 out of the 5 of the mods we're looking at is Cerno mods. Where the hell is it? Here we go. I downloaded this because I figured there was something There was at least one feature of this mod that I figured would be interesting for people to play with. Yeah, it was that. Okay. For this one, we should go into my save file where we were hunting Shabnak. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can see. I know you guys love the tech demo. I know you guys love the tech demo. I love the tech demo too. We'll go back to it someday. But for now, all we have is the screenshot memories. Look at that fuck-ass cathedral. Who builds a cathedral like that? Farkad was crazy in the tech demo to build something that shaped, huh? He really was. Anyway, I think in order to register things the right way, I need to remove the background and then fiddle around. I think the background is causing the issue. But... oh, but yes, come on. Maybe it would be better if I... what if I made it another scene? Instead of... because I have like 10 sources on one scene, but what if I had another scene? Okay, give me a minute, guys. The microphone's gonna disappear for a bit. Everything's gonna disappear for a minute. Oh, well, that doesn't matter now. It's fine. It decided to work. I'll finish showing that next time we go to the menu. But anyway, we now have a new mod. Let's go into the save. Hoopla. That's one of those words, right? Hoopla. The words we were talking about at the beginning of stream. Shenanigans.
Myth.
I forget the rest we came up with, but hoopla is one of those. Nonsense and whatnot. Let's get into some hoopla today. I'll title the next stream Pathologic 3 Hoopla. The suspense is killing me. This is more a mod that's not, okay. So this next mod, you will need to be able to access your console. And to do that, you're going to want to press Control, Shift, and tilde. This mod adds way more options than is normally here. Such as whether or not the Shabnak is dead on previous days. A whole lot of other stuff that I don't fully understand. Yeah, I guess we should try to figure out what these do, huh? I figured the most useful thing would be resetting Shabnak on a day, because then you could fight Shabnak again if you want to. Baloney, that's good too. This is a load of baloney. Baloney. I mean, assuming this resets whether or not Shabnak is dead, but it seems like you can just click it on and off. And they're all off right now, but Shabnak is dead on every day except for today in this save. Oh, some infinite time bottles. Does this do what I think it's gonna do? I don't know. Thinking in your fight? I fear I've never heard of that one. Humbug? Yes, humbug is a good one. Yeah, Cerno didn't really explain what these options did. Too many runaways eating up the night? I fear I am missing out on something. See, what does... Yeah, I've never played around with this at all. Not even in quarantine. I believe this menu was here in quarantine, but was removed. So what is the stuff I'm used to? Where's like UI hide? Because I use that quite often. Oh, it's just the HUD now, huh? I mean, this hides stuff, so I could be like, this is good for like if you want to take some nice screenshots. But that was always in the game. I think debug moves is new. That just lets you run fast and jump. Look at me jumping Denkovsky. Whoa! How do you get up here? Oh, I should also turn on immortality then. Yeah, I guess this mod is good for, it gives you debug move. Don't kill yourself. Don't die. I'm already low on amalgam and I don't feel like farming more. Immortality, please. Debug mind visible, my beloved. Incidentally, I once asked Benjesta what knee deep in hoopla actually meant. And she said it was Cleveland. Ah! Calm down, Daniel. You're just leaping from buildings. It's just a minor sprain. Look at this! Wouldn't this be fun? Run around the town and jump on shit. I mean, there's a partial ladder. There's no other way to get up here, though. Unless you took the window outside of Daniel's room. But that looks pretty shut to me. Let's find somewhere else to jump. But so far, something fun to play with if you download this mod is debug move. What was the one? Wait, debug mind visible? This is scary, right? Isn't it scary? Oh god, it's scary. Oh god, it's scary. Have I seen all of these? Is it possible to leave Vlad in charge of the epidemic? Probably not, right? You need decrees in order to move on. The town burned in flames of the army mutiny? What is that? Whoa! Oh my god, oh my god. Oh! Oh, the frames! Holy shit. Daniel, stop thinking, actually. Daniel, you're thinking a little too much. Wait, Isidore? I mean, Oyen can die on the second day? That's crazy. I've never experienced that thought. My playthrough is gonna wrap up with me only speaking to Oyen on day 2. Well, no, there was another day, but... Cathedral? Open one in the later days and compare to earlier. I mean, either way, when you open these, it lags really bad because I think technically all the other thoughts are open as well. What is this about? Right. If you don't talk to Barach, Oyen dies? Interesting. We'll have to take a look at that sometime. Okay, so the takeaway from this... Wait, I can change things currently? Okay. Okay, next interesting debug that you can explore with this mod is debug mind visible, because that shows you every possible quest branch, and if you're looking for things you might have missed, you can check this and check it off and go to a day and see what you missed. That's pretty good. I like that. I should probably go through that a bit more, and let's just yeah, see, that doesn't interfere with how your regular game was at all. It just shows you all the possible objectives and outcomes and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool if you're hunting for every single scene in the game. What's the connection? I found 3 or 4 quest lines I never encountered before with help of this monstrosity. Exactly. Oh, right. What is the connection? Wait, let's review that thought. Because, well, actually, I would like to experience it on my own, but who cares? We finished the game already. We'll see it someday. Showing the map. Let's take a look at Oyin. So he dies on day 2. This is it. That's connected to this, I believe. No, it goes down further to the bull here. Right in the middle of the murder scene, a giant stands tall. What does he do? What is he doing here? Yeah, so that's in relation to when you first investigate Isidore's study, but how does that lead to Oyin dying? That doesn't make any sense. It also crosses through this. Locals sense trouble and refuse to help, but I think that's just a coincidence. I guess the implication is that the less preparation Artemy has before finding out, the more chance of his anger overruled any reasoning, so he kills him? So then does he find out about Isidore's murderer on the 2nd day? Good god, Haruspex was on another level this game. That's impressive. Unless Oyin just immediately confesses to him. I mean, I guess Pathologic 3 Oyin, I mean Pathologic 2 Oyin is not in the town for the first 7 days because he's looking for the last Orcs. That was his excuse, right? But in this game, he doesn't have that excuse. He was always here. And on day 2, he was in town, which gives Artemy the chance to talk to him, I suppose? And although Oyin didn't confess immediately, he does eventually confess because Oyin isn't as malicious as he was in Classic and Pathologic 2. So I'm assuming they speak, and I don't know. I guess he gets his chance to confess way earlier, and then Artemy ends up killing him earlier. That's my interpretation anyway, before I actually play through that. Anyway, what else could we possibly have fun with here? Oh, here's UI Hide. One of the things it highlighted was gameplay, all weapons, and also can any travel. And I don't know what any of those do. To be honest, if I found out on day 2 in Pathologic 2, Oyin would be so dead. Okay, what does all weapons do? How would I even find out? Wait, does that let me equip stuff outside of districts? Outside of dangerous districts? Yeah, okay. Who should we go point a gun at? Who deserves it? Who deserves it? Let's go to Karvinsky. Oh, Heron. Where is it? Where is it? Wait, is it 2 then for the gun? Yep. Phenomenal. Whoa, there's like a blue effect? I've never noticed that. And you also get infinite ammo? Oh, I broke Karminsky.
Not worth the hesitation.
Karminsky, you good? Oh no, I burned through all my ammo. I did not have infinite ammo. Or do I? Let's go shoot some other people, because why did he react like this? You too, Heron? Why does only... Maybe because he can die? Maybe if I shoot people who can die, then they'll technically die and they'll T-pose. Georgi can die. Oh my god, can any move is so good. Where is this old fucker? Huh, who else can die? That's around at least. Eva? You die, but at the end of the game, technically. So, Victor, how's your empty brain and wife moving in situation treating you?
Satisfied.
Oh, come on! Whoa! Whoops, I shot a random passerby and he actually died. That's really interesting, actually, because there's not even a death animation. When you kill people, they disappear from reality. Maybe I should run around and shoot other people. Why did he have a death animation? Anyway, I was really expecting Victor to go T-pose mode. Who else wants some?
And I wanted to fight death.
Oh my god, she even has death spasms. That wasn't even like a ragdoll.
One less volley.
This is so interesting. They have death animations that these weren't like leftovers from Pathologic 2 or anything. They made this.
Damn.
What about the army guys? Well, you're part of a
Something
scene,
went silent.
so... This is so cool, actually. I can't believe this exists. Maybe the thing is, you can only shoot people who move, because Karminski was pacing and these people are walking around town. Is there any other NPC who paces, who I could possibly shoot?
Easier than I thought.
Wow. Anybody move? Who's moving out here? I know Vlad paces, but in Pathologic 2, I don't know if he'd be pacing if I went to the lump. We could give it a shot. Aglaya? But when does she pace? I feel like every time I've seen her in Pathologic 3, she's standing still. What about the final... day 12 in the cathedral? Just running around shooting people, oh my god. Day 12? We'll give it a shot. Because on day 12, if we go to the Yulia's place, she's sitting in a chair, right? Or she's standing, like, depending on whether or not Karminski succeeded. But in the cathedral, I don't really remember. Anyway, I'm assuming that infinite time bottles is... Wait, I actually can't go. I'll have to do it on another save. Besides, I want that save to stay on that day. That's the save where I mess around with Shapnak. Now, I still don't know what infinite time bottles does. Oh my god, this is so hard to control. But again, we're taking notes on what would be most fun to play with or even useful for the regular user. And fast movement, quick, and the jumping is quite fun, and that the mind map thing is fun. The whole revolver thing is more of a if you're messing around kind of thing. Not much of a use to it, but it's fun. But I assume most of these other buttons won't do all that many interesting things. She's sitting down. Karminski's pacing. Hmm.
Empty.
He's not T-posing.
Doom
It's acting
spear
like I'm
spell.
killing them, though. Are you? What if I speak to you now? Wait, I can't?
A rose by any other name.
Whoops. That's fine.
If only.
Successful
Why did they
Thanatica.
continue?
Oh, I should try shooting one of them. Hold on, reload. And what if we go to Aglaia on day 2, she's also kind of in a fixed position at the table with Peter? What was that? I think he fell over and died, but his character model, he isn't rigged to actually fall over and die. What about you, Seraphima? Daniel is a maniac. He shot everybody in the town on Gorkin and came back to his lab to shoot everybody there.
The broken ones don't lie.
What about you? Whoops.
Calm down.
Calm down.
It's necessary.
Okay, I'm done. Wait, did I break it? I can't talk to him. I think I killed the tragedian.
This is it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill you. I'm sure it'll fix itself if I restart, right? Oh, well, I'm back at Thanatica. I accidentally killed the tragedian.
I'll follow you through hell, but not
People.
Hold on, I want to get back to the Stillwater. And then let's take a look at whatever else we have. Yeah, I killed him. Seraphima discovered immortality. They were always immortal. Alright, what else we have? Can any travel? I think this lets you skip over riding districts, right? Dangerous districts? There's no dangerous districts today. Daniel's footsteps is so funny. So far, things of highlight is just the mind map and the movement one. Hello? Oh. So I assume it'll skip over this. No, I'm incorrect. What does can any travel do? What if it was skip map travel drop? Is that what it is? That it? So pass through here. Will it skip that? I think so. It's taking a minute though. Yeah. Okay. What's map info? I pressed the wrong button. Whoa, look at that. Technical shenanigans. Technical hoopla. I love using words. I love just saying words, because what is technical hoopla? Technical nonsense. Okay, so it seems like pink is just connecting one district to each of the exits, and then green is the actual exits. What is yellow supposed to be? I guess that connects them too, but further? Okay. That's our map info. What is player interact? Oh, is it that little corner there? It turned on interact. What is it? Like give me a log of what I've interacted with? Oh, or if I pointed stuff. Okay. It seems like it tells you the exact line of code this is referencing. What if I look at a person? Okay. I still don't know what infinite time bottles is. Anyway, I was most interested in Shabnak died. So we were on day 11. And I have her dead on every single day. So what if I check this off? I guess I'd have to go to the Stillwater. Because if I can respawn Shabnak, that'd be pretty nice. That'd be pretty useful for me personally, I don't know. So she's still dead, but now what if I uncheck it? Because this is Shabnak died, so I assume that if it's on, then that means she's dead, but if it's off... she's still dead. So what is this? And why is there one for the capital? What if I click weather on the widgets? Oh, it tells you the weather. So what, this just gives you more information? Yes. I think we're done here. The revolver was fun to play with. I could mention that in the video. Skip map travel drop is useful if you just want to look around, I guess. And same with, I don't know. What is infinite time bottles, though? If that's infinite amalgam somehow, then I'd like to know, but... wait, is it? Let's see if that actually takes my amalgam. Guys, what's a time bottle? It is infinite amalgam. Okay, so this is like, if you want to cheat heavily, download the, what is this mod called? Dev menu unlocked. Yeah, pretty useful. Anyway, we're going to take a look at a new mod now. I know, you guys missed the tech demo. You guys missed looking at the tech demo. I did too. Let's see. This is the mod we've all been waiting for. The mod that has initially procured my interest. I can never think of the right word. And this whole video slash stream, this is why we're here today. And then we got one more mod, which we've seen before, but we're still gonna take a look around. Oh, hey, it actually worked immediately. Look at that. My beautiful tech demo. Give us a Pathologic 3 tech demo. I want to see the word fruit ninja. The early version of it. Let me turn that off now. And these mods are here forever. I'm never turning off these mods. Turn these off. But do make me immortal again. Or at least get rid of my thoughts. Metabolism. Alright, the next mod we're looking at is bringing us right here to the command table in the Stillwater. Can you see it already? I don't think so. Here we go. Look at that. This mod is the Better Decree menu mod. Hold on, I'm gonna give it a second. The dogs are barking. Don't know if you guys can hear that. Last time you guys said you couldn't hear it, but I assume you can hear it when I'm speaking, because that's when the microphone actually picks stuff up. Anyway, look at that. Whoa. I gotta put as many decrees as I can on the board here. I don't have all the decrees though, by the way. I never got the achievement for getting them all, and I know that I'm at least missing the executions one. I don't know how you get that, but I'm sure that's funny. Are you guys ready for the dating sim after this? We're almost done here. How long have we been live for? Oh, not as long as I thought we were, so that's good. We're only playing through one day of the dating sim today, by the way. Kill grief? That's how you get executions? That's funny. I'm so ready. I believe we only can play through one day because then it gets a little too spicy. It's a little too spicy. Okay. Anyway, this mod is a collaboration, again, made by Sir No, but also Windshield. I believe Sir No did all of the actual modding aspects, and Windshield helped with all of the artwork. And let me get some actual decrees on here. Let's get some variation here so that you can see all the new decree art. First, let's put in our protocols in order. Too scared of the other days? The other days, people get naked. They get a little naked. I need orderlies. Let's do the orderlies decree. And yes, I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm afraid of naked people. I'm not ashamed of that at all. Naked people scare me, so what? So what? What's next? I think the protocol 5, right? And I need 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Show me the start of the 4th day and I'll tell you the exact time when it becomes spicy. Well, if it doesn't happen, I can't risk it on stream, guys. We gotta do this privately. I don't want to risk anything on stream. You know, you can only get like a certain amount of strikes or something. I think I heard that once on YouTube. And sure, you can appeal them, but like if you get a permanent strike, that's permanent. Okay, now let's just start throwing decrees on, right? Here's our those. Wait, encouragement. Those are lanterns? So, that's like a square lantern with candle under it. Training orderlies has orderlies. Encouragement. Oh, that's the lanterns. With some fireworks. That's a nice icon. I like that one. Stopping time. Broken stopwatch. We got a curfew. An intact stopwatch. Or clock. It'd be better if I went through this way. Curfew, hygiene awareness. Looks like washing hands. Food distribution. Why can't I do this one? I think I need more patrolmen, that's why. Let's issue some more patrolmen on the early days. Of course, Skolo knows all about the spice. Where are my patrolmen at? Mobilization. Is that enough for food distribution? And then last would be musical interlude on this section at least. And that's a gramophone. Next we have medical inspection, which I think I need more orderlies for. Yeah. Can I train more orderlies on this first day? Where is it? Can I do the same decree twice? I don't think I can, actually. Let's do it on the second day. There we go. And then medical inspection. And then here let's do pest control. What's going on there? I'm having a hard time understanding this one. It looks like there's a fist holding a rat by the tail. Door-to-door rounds. Oh, that one's a nice icon. Daniel banging on a door. Disinfection. Yeah, we got the light bulb because that puts those weird sensors around the town. Water filtration. How many decrees are there? Goddamn. And quarantine. Which I need patrolmen for? Maybe on another day it'd be better to do that. Quarantine. Yeah, I'm running out of resources, but that's fine. And then let's go to here. Exchange equipment for food. Exchange fuel for medicine. Medical requisition. Fuel for bonfires. Did I do stopping time and encouragement? I believe I did. We need boat burial. I need appeasing the kin and denial. So, on what day do I have an excess patrolman? There we go. Alright, and here's all the decrees I have at least. All of our vaccine decrees were already looked pretty unique. So those are untouched, but every single decree, instead of sharing an icon depending on the group it's in, now has its own custom icon. Which is honestly amazing. This is so cool. Let's see. I like the denial one, that looks good. Daniel banging on the door for door-to-door rounds, that's nice. The orderlies here for training orderlies. Gramophone for musical interlude. All of this is really nice. Anyway, this is just a really nice mod, which you should definitely download for yourself. It adds a little bit of, I don't know what the word is, for your future playthroughs. Anyway, another feature of this mod was that it changed something about Vlad's decrees. Let me review the Nexus page. Boat. What's your favorite icon? The fireworks is good too. I wonder what the executions looks like. It adds a charm? Yeah, I could say that. Charm. Some flavor, some spice. I don't know. Okay, I think this, I think we have to go to day 5. Yeah, this changes something else on day 5. If you remember on day 5, Vlad was in charge? I guess, what am I doing? I have infinite amalgam with this mod anyway. And you can see his decree board. I might need to reset a certain quest, but it's all good. Oh my god, I can't. Now that I can move so fast, what was it? Debug move? And skip the map? Oh, this really is so. So convenient. So fast. I can't ever move at normal speeds again. I love it. That is one instant. Huh? Excuse me. Move. Petitioning again, once again, for if I'm running into people with max apathy, I mean mania, let them explode. Alright. It's not here anymore. We may have to reset. Hello? They're always there. I don't know what surprised me about that. Now, how much do I have to reset exactly? So, before I take command, right? Which is the one where I take command, though? No, that's day 3. Not day 5. It's day 3. I'm thinking of the wrong day. It's day 3. Because sure, he's in command, but day 3 is... Is it day 3? When do you get to the... When can you use the command station at the town hall? That's day 3, right? Let's go... Found Peter. Okay. I think he should have the command table set up in Town Hall. And then I can look at Vlad's decrees. And then we can make fun of that loser for ruining our town. always take the shortcut. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I just gotta test something. I just gotta test something is all. Excuse me, sir, you're in my way. Oh!
Worthless.
Hold on. Because apparently Daniel has feelings.
Life feeds on death.
Okay, technically I killed her, but she doesn't have, she's not gonna fall to the ground dramatically. It's turning my screen for some reason. What if I shot you?
Not worth the hesitation.
No, the decree board isn't here. I think I need to reset the fact that I am now doing decrees.
He did that himself.
He did that himself is crazy, Daniel. I can't use this clock. Whoa. What the hell? You guys see that? It looked like he was gonna run at me and then he fell to the ground. He keeps pulling my camera around. Look at that. I think someone is aggroed on me because I shot somebody somehow. And it keeps spinning my camera like rioters do. Honestly, I think I'm giving up on looking at this. It's next mod time. Alright, we got one last mod to look at, and it's a mod we've kind of looked at previously. Previously. Here we go. Our final mod. We haven't looked at it in this version of the game, but it's a mod we've seen before. It's probably the only mod of this group that I won't have permanently installed. I'm trying to think of a good place to go show off this mod. Somewhere we can get high up. Can you guys see? Oh, you guys can see. It really does decide whenever it wants to work, doesn't it? I guess the polyhedron, huh? Wow. Actually, let's go to the Cape. Whoa. No clouds, no fog. Anyway, our next and last mod we'll be taking a look at in the video is... Excuse me, damn. Is the Pathologic 3, is No Fog number 3. Because there were fog remover games for the other games, I believe, and now we're on Pathologic 3. Anyway, this game removes all fog from our incredibly, very foggy Pathologic 3 town. Anyway, let's get high up and I'll show off some things. Starting with the polyhedron. Yump. Yump. Yeah, now you can see everything the game hides from you without the fog. Pretty interesting. Where should we go? Where should we go to show off no fog? I'm not climbing up there. I'd be a fool to do such a thing. Whoa. Jump. The jumping is so fun. Can I climb the cathedral? Oh, hell yeah. Whoa! Where else can we try to climb? The Termitary Abattoir? Can I enter? I can. Oh, it's a good thing I'm here. I need to repair some vessels. In fact, I don't think I'm even allowed to come here on day 3, right? Because the cathedral's still in mourning or whatever. It didn't repair my vessel. This is so fun. Hello, I'm stuck. Okay, I was gonna go down here. Are there jerboas jumping around on the river down there? Is that what that is, or are those leaves falling in? I think it's one or the other. But, yeah. One of the many things you can see with the Fog Remover mod. A very fun, interesting mod for if you want to see out of bounds and stuff and whatnot. But I do believe the fog adds a nice element to the game that it certainly does need. Especially to hide all of this barren land in the distance. And the fact that the town is small, incredibly small. I mean, well, the districts are. You obviously can't see the rest of the town like that. And the buildings get real smudgy because they're not loaded in. Anyway, that's the last of the mods we're looking at for today. There was nothing else that particularly interested me. I tried to download the Clara Lesbian shirt mod. We're done with Pathologic 3 for today as well. I'm going to talk a little bit. I tried to download the Pathologic, the Clara Lesbian shirt mod too, but it didn't work. I don't believe it works anymore. I believe it works in quarantine, but it was never updated for Pathologic 3. I think I did download it at some point for quarantine. But yeah, Clara Lesbian shirt doesn't work for Pathologic 3. I downloaded it, and then my game never, like, once you started it up, I was black screened. I couldn't do anything, and I had to get rid of it. Anyway, the rest of the mods, there's some quality of life, like there's a mod called Pathologic, which makes it so shooting people won't affect metabolism. There's one called Time Lord, which lets you control the time in a day, letting you get everything done just by some buttons on the keyboard. Map Travel, which is seems like it's just can any travel or like no map drop in or whatever. There's a few mods to affect NPC voice lines. You can change Haruspex's voice to the original, Pathologic 2. And there's one called the Clear Voice. There's unlimited item stacking. I tried to get Pathologic 3 mod menu to work, but it wasn't compatible with the houses. Almost look like mud or sand. Whoa, almost like they're made of sand, like all of us. Pathologic 3 mod menu, which is just a little menu that lets you control speed and run speed. Let's see, and the camera. I figured that would be easy for people to use camera like that without having to know the commands, but I couldn't get that one to work, and it wasn't compatible with the Pathologic mod loader. There's also sprint without stamina. Yeah, I feel like these group of 5 mods are probably the most significant, and I guess we can all thank Cert No for most of them. The no fog mod was made by Pathologic, but the rest were Cert No, and then Windshield collaborated for the Better Decree menu mod. Anyway, still I am requesting a mod that lets me run at full speed into somebody and they explode. That's my mod request. Anyway, guys, it's dating sim time. I'm gonna restart the stream. This is gonna be a separate stream for dating sim, And we're gonna play through day 3 of the dating sim. Wowee, dating. I'll be right back, guys. Rejoin the stream.